students. Professor Fatshady from the University of Trials. How are we? I'm well. So I say how are we? I mean, this is kind of just for YouTube. There's no one here yet. I just tweeted this out. No one's watching. This is YouTube time. I hope people aren't mad at me for kind of not doing YouTube-y stuff as often. It's just time. Quidgy jobby bob. Quidgy jobbity bob. Quidgy. So I think these platinums are still just making me angry. I just need to get them. Twinfire, what's going on? Good to have you back. Good to have you back. Let me know if audio volumes are alright. Trying to get good. This is a problem. It's a cool hat, but my head is itchy. Alright. I don't think... Still too loud. I don't think I know this driving line at all. That's half the fun. Okay, everyone else went low. I did not. Damn. Oh, you know, I gotta turn. James, what's going on? Okay, I need to get rid of ghosts because I realize that the ghosts are giving away driving lines. There we go. Plats again? Yeah, Velociraptor. Hey, Greek Panther. Nice shirt. Go Niners. Go Niners. Rage. What's going on? Ah, Flying Tortilla. I have not seen you for a bit. Okay, so with this one, it looks like low there. But now this one is that and over. Oh, yeah. Okay, now that should be the low path there, not the high, because that wastes a lot of time. Guten Tag, Slipknot. So we're back on the platinum grind. Of regular tracks, I've only got 3 platinums left to get. So get the power down as quickly as I can there. Again, minimize airtime, rear wheel down. Yeah. Okay, that's going to be a tricky one to do. I think I want to... I think what I want to do is grip my rear wheel here and flip forward. Down. Oh yeah, it's Twinfire. You tried this one? Yeah, this is my first time trying to figure it out. So I'm just thinking, because I can go under, bounce, and straight back there. Oh, hit the checkpoint. Or I can try and drop straight down. So let's see what I can figure out. Alright, clear the dip there. That was bad. And here, just get your rear wheel down as quick as you can. Alright. Alright. Oh, Diamonds just hit the bell? Okay, cool. Who did I miss? Julie. And Speedy Man. Charles. Ah, Flying Tortilla. Good to see you around. Good to see you. Alright, so they're on a drop down there. Okay, on a small jump. A little bigger than that. A little bigger. Hola! Okay, so small off there. Like a 65% there. Brake. No, too much. Okay, a little bit. Alright, I'm just going to be talking through this. A little bit there. Like a 65. Drop shots. Alright, so like 40% off the start. Like a 65%, which I did poorly there. Azarath. Yeah, alright, 40. 60, no, it was like 73%, so that's never going to work. And you want to brake here, don't hit your head. Get up there. Hit that on the way down. But here you actually want to go slow. God. Alright, I'll try it, but yeah, so I want to go underpass there. hoping that's faster. Doesn't feel like it. Alright, minimize airtime there. Drop on that. Okay. Bounce as efficiently over that as I can. Minimize airtime. Back wheel down. Airtime. Killer. Okay, so that's just that is going to be efficient. Okay. If you say so. Don't get caught in that little bit. I should have gone that harder. Front wheel down there. Tap the back wheel. Slide that. Back wheel. It's a second. Not going to be enough, is it? No. Okay. Azrath, I'm really good, man. ODRI. Audrey. Okay, that, no, stuffed it. So maybe it's 42% there and then like 67.5. Kidding, of course. Okay, okay, that's good, that's good. Okay, so this has to be, oh wow, yeah, I can go heaps slower there. Now 1.2. Yeah. Correct. About the whole mini shady thing. Yeah, he enjoyed it. Yeah, it was funny. He came home. So okay, so let me just see. Hold on. What am I? Like 1.3. Damn. All right. Yeah, like mini shady had a couple of mates. School holidays just started here, so he's off school now for like 2 weeks, and he yeah had a couple of mates over tonight, and a couple of them have watched some of my streams and YouTube and all the rest of it. And they're like, can we stream on your channel? And they were like, they had this whole elaborate plan. They're like, oh, we'll you start streaming, and then we can't, like, pretend that you walk away, and we're just gonna stream. And I'm like, dude, just stream. It's fine. Let's not make that whole big thing. Okay, so that was my idea. That felt faster. Yeah, no, they had fun. Stream for about an hour or so. Oh, what am I doing there? What was my split before that? Was I doing alright? Hmm. 0.4. Only 0.4. Alright, don't tell me just yet, but is it like an obvious, oh sorry, not obvious, but is there like a particular line that I've just flat out missed? Like, it must be. You don't have to even tell me. It must be. I don't think my run. I have to go back and watch the replay. Apart from after this big, apart from the section after this big, oh, I just realized something. I can go flat out here because I don't need all the speed. Small trick, yeah. No, so that I can actually go full on. This I want to hit fast enough where I clear it but don't go crazy. That I've got to go slower. But after this big jump, I'm... So this big tall one here, Okay. Power down, power down, power down the whole way. I'm behind? Oh, I had to push that because I was like, if I'm, oh, I almost stuffed this. I tried the slide too. 0.7, I was close then. The puddle. The puddle. Let me see where this mysterious puddle is. Really? Oh. Yep. Awesome. Wow. Wow. Oh, yuck. Yuck. Yeah, that was that. It's like, am I missing something? Yeah, I really was. All right, let me hit this line first, and then if there's something else I'm missing, you can let me know, and then I'll decide if I feel like it. How is that last one a second faster? Lost it all. Yeah, this is challenging, but yeah, it feels like a fun one, to be honest. You're right.
I like it.
Zonzi. Welcome. Ah, yuck. Welcome to the University of Trials. Oh, and I didn't even notice. Oh man. All right, hold on. The Racing Cuba. Take Redling's hat off for this. Congratulations on the graduation. I did not even realize. I don't know if that happened while I was actually live and I missed the notification, but very, very sincerely, congratulations on the graduation. That Racing Cuba. Zonti, always nice to say hi, especially to new friends. And you are going to... no, it didn't, James. I can't see that at all. No, I can see... No, everything that's happened today, yesterday... No. So, again... You don't even need to, James. Already a legend in my books. Anyway. Back to festivities. So apparently, this... Oh yeah, no, I realised it was. Racing Cuba. I'm glad you're back. Yeah, sincere apologies, mate. That was a bit of a hard one to keep on top of stuff. I was dealing with a 5-year-old that was making noises in the background, people walking in and out, but the kids had fun. Alright, let's get this. Okay, so here I've actually got a break. I want to slide that to get a good launch. And then try and somehow get the power down there quickly. Power there. And again, a small... well, maybe that was... No, 0.7? Alright, through that section, I'm really slow. Oh, okay. As he hits 1.1, but whatever. Wait. James, again. Dude. Thank you for the biddies. But too kind, man. Honestly. Do not need to do that. Oh, get that down. Get that down. What did I hit there? Alright, slide. No, it didn't slide. Still, we got that. We got the plats. GG's to me, please. Sean. Dude, what are you graduating? Oh, in night 2? Hold on. Damn, delicious night. Everyone graduating up in here. Real life, I know, I'll be clear, real life graduations are far more important than this. Except for during my streams. Alright, do people want to see me do another line? Like, is there another line you want me to take through there to take even more off that? Or you want me to keep going? Computer science. No, I got my plat now. You can tell me about a faster. If there's a faster line. If it's frustrating you and you want to see me hit the faster line, come on, let's do it. Show me where it is. What am I looking for? Once I get my plat, I don't really care. And even then, you told me what to do. But whatever, I've got like 3 platinums left. Yeah, and talking about having delayed graduations, yeah, mine was the same. I was like 6 months, or at least 4 or 5 months or something crazy, before I could graduate. Don't go down the long ramp before you hit the house. Go down the long... Alright, so I've got to go here. I go that. Right, that takes me over this. This is the right path. Or is it that? And that? Is it that one? Just tell me, was it that or you mean something else? Damn. Alright, now this is the weird thing. You kind of have to relearn the track slightly to hit those things, but okay. Alright, just gotta get the speed right. Okay. Alright, let's do it. So let's see how good the trials estimates. How good the trials estimates are, and can I get a second? Or are you all lying fibbers? Yeah, I remember doing this. I'm an idiot. That's where you save the time. Wow. Okay. Alright, I stuffed it up, but I can see it now. Yeah, it's actually weird in that it was slower to start with. Like to the checkpoint, it's slower, but to here, see if I can get to here, that's what I want to try and do is get that on that landing. If I get that, I think I'm good. Dude, creation within. Finally caught the stream after watching YouTube so long. I just have bought this game. Oh, dude, okay. Can you tell me? Alright, so creation. I might have a quick chat to you. Because I've been doing this for 6 years or something. And I want to know what it was like. So did you realize when you first started playing the game, you loaded up, Professor Fat Shady, Uni Trials, all this rubbish. Did you, it's not apparent that I'm like a human, is it? Because I'm obviously not. I'm not famous. So it's like, you know, go, oh wow, there's that guy from something else. Like, no, this is kind of it. So, yeah, what was that like? Like when you found out I was a human? Is that weird? Did you? Yeah, I don't know. Curious to get what that's like for someone who didn't know who I was and played the game and then sort of found me afterwards. Okay. That smooth. Attach to the back wheel there. Slow. Ah, that's okay. That's okay. That was slow. Alright. Get it. Get it. Oh, later, brothers. Thanks for hanging out. Got a friend of mine actually. Multiplayer. Oh, later, Sean. Thank you very much for the well wishes and for hanging out, even briefly. Alright, considering I've only got a couple of platinum... Well, actually, you know what? That means I'm going to have to do stadium finals then, isn't it? Which I do not want to. I do not... And I'm really hoping people have said that they're easy plats, and I'm really hoping they are. Did a bad job of keeping the power down there. Okay, it was night. Okay, because that was a thing. I actually spoke to someone who used to work on the Trials project and then left a year before release or something. And he actually said to me, he was like, "Man, like they should have made it like more apparent that I was real and had a YouTube channel and all this stuff, because you know I'm a good community ambassador, and you know like what harm is there of making that really obvious and sort of cross promoting my stuff?" And I was like, "Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. It felt like it almost felt like too much. Like I'm like, look, I'm literally in the game. It's my brand. It's my voice. It's my everything." And then I'm gonna be like, "Oh, and by the way, yeah," or like I don't know, just it didn't feel right to even ask for it. I don't know. It was weird, but it felt like you know, that whole self-promotion thing, just going into someone else's chat and posting all your links and stuff. Even though, I mean, literally is what I'm doing, and I'm in the game for this exact purpose, and why wouldn't you? But yeah, I don't know. I never really pushed for it, asked for it, and yeah. So there's definitely some, like, people I'm sure that still don't realize that I'm a human. Why am I flipping there? You didn't post a link, but the bot doesn't like you. If I ever have to replay the Bali Stadium... Oh, really? You compared me to in-game voices? That's funny. That's funny. Oh, and Paul's here. What's going on? Hey, was Owen in my mini shady stream earlier? That was Owen, right? I think it was. Unless he was supposed to be doing like homework or something. I don't know. Yeah, it was him. Cool. It's funny. It's not until I do streams like that where I realize sort of how kind of... It's funny. Yeah, I try and come across as all relaxed and, you know, easy going, and I am to a degree, but when I've got someone else, especially like my kids or someone else streaming stuff, all of a sudden I'm super protective. Why am I flipping? I get super protective of the content and the quality, and I'm talking to like 10-year-old kids about audio levels and, you know, appropriate content and, you know, what not to do. And yeah, it's really funny. Like, and I guess for me, I kind of take it for granted because it's who I am, but I do kind of have, I guess, these sort of core principles of what I want this channel to be about. And I don't want that messed up. And I'm sure some people, I mean, I've had people say they don't even like the, you know, kids or whatever, and I'm like, you know what, I don't care. My kids friends. I'll do whatever the hell I want with my channel. But, yeah, it's funny when I start getting into it, and really it makes me think, I guess, about what the channel should be and all the rest of it. Yeah. Fun. Hey, Starfighter. What's going on? Yeah, I was almost late, speaking of skateboarding again, I was almost late to start the stream because I was setting up a new board. But I might ride tomorrow, but I'm not sure. And I talk about this stuff, I've got to be really, really clear. I talk about this stuff like I'm a skater. I'm not. I'm a 37-year-old man that is absolutely uncoordinated, still can't ollie, like, well, and my shins are just destroyed from the stupidest, most insignificant, barely trick, even attempts. And it's embarrassing to be out in public skating the way I do. So please don't take my enthusiasm and confuse that with capability. Okay? Just to be clear. So I'm not... Yeah. I'm out here trying to live this skater life. Sure. But I'm not good at it. Oh yeah, in creation, man. I'm all about that, right? I've talked about it before, but to me it was just about motivation. I needed to do something that was sort of exercise-like, but exercise is boring. I don't exercise. However, I will, you know, go skateboarding at 10 o'clock at night because I want to learn a new skill, and the side effect of my skill development is physical exertion. So that's how I stay motivated. Now, how the hell do you do that? How do I do that cleanly? Don't know what I'm doing wrong. Julie, hey man, hey, snowboarding's fun. I did not a bunch, but I did. Yeah, I did a bit. It's actually one of my favorite things was I went one trip. I think it was 4-day weekend or something. I went with a cousin of mine who I never see, but he's one of these dudes that the second that we get together, instant best mates, everything's funny, and let's go, right? And he was an avid skier. You know, he's one of, like, you know, when I was growing up, you know, 4 people in a 2-bedroom flat apartment, whatever you want to call them, not much money, holidays were camping, that was kind of my life. I was watching videos of this dude. Oh, that's him, like, skiing in Austria or some crap, and he was just an absolute, you know, amazing skier. And we went for a skiing trip one time, and first 3 days, you know, we were kind of hanging out, doing our thing, and, you know, I was sort of doing intermediate runs and on a snowboard, and he was skiing like it was nothing. And then one night, I think there was like a bus back to the hotel. Oh, we were staying actually on the, damn it, we were staying on the snow. And the bus sort of gets back to our apartment, and like the accommodation, and we had to ski, or I mean, just walk, but you can kind of put your skis back on and kind of just ski down this really gentle slope. Pretty wide open place back to the, right, like literally the front door of the place we were staying at. So we get off the bus and we're like, you know what would be fun? Just for tonight, just for this little, you know, couple of 100-meter section, how about we swap our equipment, same size shoes, I put on skis, he puts on a snowboard, he falls over 75 times, and I ski on this thing like I've been doing it for years. So the next day, we're like, that was fun, like, you know, doing this for a few days now, just mix it up, how about we swap for a few hours or half a day or something. And we ended up doing it for a solid half a day. By the end of the half day, I was going down the same runs, as fast and as confident on a snowboard as I was on skis, and he still could not do a thing. So I don't know if anyone here has experience with both, but yeah, it was interesting. I found skiing really easy. Again, not at a high level, but I could go fast. I could stop, exactly when I wanted, where I wanted. Turning was easy. Yeah. So yeah, don't know if anyone else had similar experience. But as far as the never too old conversation, absolutely. Oh, I hit my helmet. If only it mattered and made me fast. I just want to get up here faster. So far, so far this is fast, but could it be faster? Sure, he says. Get the back wheel down, Shady. Damn it. Lost like 3/10. Anyway, that's another half. That'll be enough. That wasn't the second that I was promised, but good enough. I like that twin fire. Almost 44 and happy I can climb stairs by myself. Yeah, and I can remember talking about learning snowboarding. And again, I haven't snowboarded in probably 10, 20 years, I don't know. But I can remember when, learning it I found really hard. And it was interesting because the way they teach you is you put your front foot in the bindings and then your back foot they kind of leave off. And try and teach you how to use it. And I kept falling constantly, getting off lifts and everything. And everything was just really bad. They finally, after, an hour or two of this just chaos, they're like, all right, now put your back foot in the bindings. And the second you do that, you're like, okay, everything makes sense and this is super easy. Because, and I don't know if this is the right way to describe it, but you're like, a lot of the turning almost like it's done with the back foot, and you sort of, you use the back foot to sort of push the edge and to get on the edge and, turn and stop and everything. And as soon as the back foot had control, it was fine, because otherwise my back foot was just slipping off the damn board. So, yeah. All right, let's go. Guten Tag. Zonzi, Black Gold Platinum, yes. And I think I've even got a video up on it, at least within a stream, if not a separate video, because it was a tough one. If you're the first time saver you're talking about is the pipe, going up onto the upper pipe, you don't need it for the platinum. Don't like these roller coastery type tracks. Okay. Power down here. Power down here. Ah, I thought I could go up that. Maybe I can, but sorry, maybe better people than me can. Yeah, there you go. Cool. Yeah, so if that's the first time saver, yeah, definitely didn't need. I didn't bother, because I kind of, after I tried my attempts for a little while, I was like, this doesn't seem necessary. Okay, oh no, I probably should have gone big there. Is that to slingshot you out faster maybe? Don't know. Alright, this one little. And then power down. Trying to go too slow. I'm trying. Ah. Alright, 0.7. How far? Oh, wow, I'm off by a lot. Later creation. I'll get them muscles. I'm all about that muscle life. Fable! Thank you for the host. Very much appreciated. Dude, Fable, your name gets mentioned a lot in the riddle space. I read through. Is it actually? Is there another Speedy in the riddle community? I'm thinking Speedy something. Can't. Yeah, Weeb. He sent me a document that sort of goes through the whole thing, and yeah, good concise thing. And actually, I love the fact because as someone, yeah, that was the document I was talking about. Yeah, as someone who has done the, I guess the marketing / promotion / informationizing of a Trials Riddle. I don't know what word I'm looking for. Basically, I wrote a bunch of articles about it. Right? I didn't discover or much. I participated a lot. Was across all the detail, but a lot of people make discoveries, and I think there's a desire to try and keep sort of ownership of the discoveries, because it's something you should be really proud and get credit for. I always sucked at that, so apologies if I've ever pissed anyone off in the past, but the challenge was it was such a big community discussion that you kind of can almost lose track of who does what, or sometimes someone will, the discovery might be someone, but then they wouldn't have discovered it if someone else didn't give them the idea to then go and find. So it gets really murky if you worry too much about ownership of that stuff. But as someone who's been responsible for or taken it upon themselves to document all the ins and outs, put a story together in a cohesive fashion that others can read as an outsider, incredibly difficult. And I think it was TheRealTeeHill was talking and Speedy was talking about it's just bigger than they realized, and yeah, I get it totally. But impressive, because honestly the stuff that I read, man, you guys are doing really well. Another 0.7, but still not close at all. Zonti, thank you so much, man. Yeah. I mean, absolute opportunity of a lifetime. I look, yeah, gut feel is, and I mean, honestly, I haven't spoken to Red Links apart from, just friends conversations. Yeah, I haven't done anything in an official capacity with Red Links for at least 6 months. I mean, I am personally probably the proudest of anything I've been outside of family stuff. I mean, there's a few other life things that have happened that are up there, but this is huge. So for me, as just someone who's just genuinely just passionate, love the game, want to share this with the world, to actually do that, it's dream come true stuff. So yeah, super stoked. Thank you so much again. I have to kind of almost take a moment to reflect upon it every now and again, because yeah, it's pretty cool. Not many people. Well, it's funny, even as it was sort of happening, and even I did a bunch of interviews and stuff for it, and there was a few people that sort of said, has anyone ever done it before, where they've the whole YouTube tutorial or YouTube content, and then actually get to take your content within the game that you were making the content about. I mean, yeah, I don't know if that would ever happen with many other games or many other people. So on that basis, it's pretty damn cool. Okay, I'm 1.7 seconds up. That's surprising. 2 seconds? Where's the time come from? How is that 2 seconds faster? Wow. Yeah, and I've missed a lot too, so that's the thing. Yeah, if there's I did loop, yeah. Wow, that was fast. Oh, Halo did some of that, did they? Actually, no. Look, and this is the thing. I've seen big YouTubers, and I guess that's the thing. If they're big, and maybe that's the difference, right? If they're big because they happen to create content for a very popular game, I guess that's different. Trials has never been, you know, the biggest of games. So, and I've said that a stack of times to people. I'm like, if you know, I'm not doing backflips. If the size of the channel was my target with this, I wouldn't have picked Trials. Hey, I can never remember how I mess up your name. Reto. Ake? I'm gonna say Ake Reto. Oh, I don't like this track. All right, let's have the father conversation. So that I almost got that. I love how you're being a great role model for a cool father. Kids don't think I'm cool. That means a lot to people like me who didn't have such a good father. Well, I think I have physically seen my father. I can't count the amount of times, but it would be single digits in 37 years. 2 of those were funerals when his parents each passed away. And 1 was my sister's wedding. And not many more, I'll be honest. Right? So I've spent 37 years and the last 10 years as a father using that as my motivation and inspiration to figure out what the hell a good father, forget about being a cool father, what the hell a good father is, because I never had one. So, yeah, man, to anyone out there, look, broken families, all that type of stuff, family stuff is tough, man. Everyone's got issues, every family's got challenges. I feel like this was a moment. Hit the platinum while that was happening would have been really special. That was shockingly bad. It was a PB though. I'll take that. But yeah, so yeah, thank you, man. That's cool to hear you say that about me because yeah, I'm doing the best I can, or at least what I think is what should happen. Try not to embarrass him too much. Alright, I hate this track and driving line because it's going to be like I've got to remember this one and then the next. So that's definitely one I've got to remember. And then upper path here. Yeah, okay. So that little one opens up this whole thing. And there's the upper one up there too. Oh, okay, hold on. Oh, Jakin said I can start stream for real. Sweet. Delicious night with the words of wisdom. Maybe being good is not being bad. Well, that is true.
Fantastic.
Hey! Wheels! What's going on, bud? Congratulations on the graduation. And a shout out for the Mini Shady stream earlier. Yeah. Well, when I put my philosophy book together, I have to put some quotes of yours, mate. Okay, so Retribution says, "Why so your name, Fat Shady?" Go back and watch older videos. Oh, it says drop down. So is it there? Ah, I see. I see. Oh, okay. Oh, No, too much, too much. Please tell me that's lower. No, that would have been upper path too. Why have my splits disappeared? They're there now. Oh, and I can hit that upper by going off top of the ball. This is, see... Can I hit something? Oh yeah, see that upper one there I could have hit too, I thought. Oh well, that's still alright. Oh no, upper there though. No, because I want upper there. Damn it. Oh, well, let's just hit this. Should still be a PB by a pretty substantial margin because of that first bit, but I've still stuffed the line. Even if that's plat, I'm going back for it. Is that the right line? Oh, really? Huh. Oh, really? Okay. That message was, I know you're streaming or about to stream, but today's the day you should try Greenbelt. I don't even remember the lines. Alright, let me try it again. Because I've seen going over the lamp at the end. Yeah, but it wasn't, see, but Fable, it wasn't the line I was going for. That's the problem. Yeah, I can seem almost, I can seem almost ungrateful for platinums when people struggle for these things, but I'm like, yeah, I wasn't trying to do that, but... And now that I know it's the right line, I probably would have been happier, but I didn't at the time. Okay, so I go over there. No, I stuffed that too short, didn't I? But yeah, that hop off the ball too. Is that actually... So yeah, where I tried to bounce off the ball to... What am I doing? Yeah, where I tried to bounce off that stone ball at the start, was that... can I hit that upper path and should I? Or not really? I don't think I should. I think I should just be doing that. Okay. Oh no, I go over the top there, don't I? Yes, damn it. Hey, guten Tag. Hit my head, damn it. Yeah, Retribution, probably not anytime soon, because that feels like I have to go to like a menu and then look at a list. And I'll be honest, I'm sure your replay is cool, but the process, unless it's Alien trying to teach me how to search on Track Central, before it was improved, me looking at a list is not often fun. So, and it would take me a while to find your replay. And I'm lazy, but I am appreciative of the effort you must have put in to get that, so GG's to you. Just probably not going to look there until I get some more platinums. Get there. Okay, I forget. Okay, so this you want to hit fast. Okay, so it's slow. Okay, so after that big... Alright, after that big bit, it's slow. I know. I'll get... Maybe. Now I'm forgetting the line. Like how I did that because I knew I was going to hit. I thought that looked cool. Oh, I gotta hit that lower. And it sucks because once I know I've got the platinum as well, my desire to keep doing this decreases after a little while. So this one I just gotta try and not hit as hard. Because I want to hit low so I can make that. Now, at some point here, there was like a big bit. It's not this. I think. Oh yeah, after this I've got to go slow. That's the lesson. Oh, not there. Damn it. This. So once you get up to here, and you get up to there, then you get to there, and now you want me to go fast. No! I was supposed to go over the top, you idiot. Yeah, whatever. I'm done. I don't care. I do, but I don't. Alright, what's next? So I think I've got all plats except for Stadium Finals, which are clearly my favorite thing. Let's actually, just for a second, let's have a look at where I'm up to these days. I haven't even looked at this for ages. Yeah, it's not that. It's not that good. I'll be honest, not that good. Yeah, see, well, it's weird. I think maybe I'm a little skewed because I guess I look at all previous Trials games and I'm only looking at single platform stuff. I guess in Evo, but and again, I really all I'm doing is just getting the platinums and moving on. I'm not actually like really grinding the tracks like I did with that Demolition Day 1. So I think yeah. If I get back on the hunt for this, but it's like there's so many tracks. Like you think about it, there's what 100 and something tracks. If I've got 100 tracks and I've got to put in for each hour of grinding a track to get a PB, there's another 100 hours. Like that's insane. I just don't have or want to put that time in these days. It kind of sucks. Oh, who's below? Oh, it is you. Ah. You know what I'm going to do? I'll save this as the screenshot. That could be the thumbnail. I'm fun. Yeah, so look at that. 1 diamond, 103. So, still got a bunch to go. Top 500 yesterday, Bodega. Redo, top 700. Yeah. Like it, and don't stop. Like if like I think HD was probably where I was most competitive, and then Evo I was a fair bit, and then every game after I've kind of just gone, I think I'm past that stage of my Trials writing. I love the game. I'm happy to pick one track, but I'm just not going to be overly hung up on leaderboard positions and stuff. Because I don't put the time in. Like I don't deserve to be higher than that because I don't put the effort in. All right, come on. Let's have a look at Retribution because you seem to be really proud of something. So I can't hate on that. Is it not Liberty Station, is it? 415. Oh. All right. This is what I mean. There's no way to quickly scroll, is there? This is why I didn't want to be. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is why when Retribution was like upset, they're like, "Oh, you just have to look." I'm like, "Yeah, but I have to look at a list and I have to sit here and do this." Whereas before, I used to be able to use the triggers to go through 10 at a time, page at a time, whatever, and I could smash them out. So how's everyone else? You good? We get to 207. We are halfway through. Let's go. This is really exciting. I'm glad this replay better blow my mind. And here's the funny thing. I'm gonna go watch this replay. You're 415th, and you should be really proud. That's a great effort, right? Like, I'm not taking anything away from you, but like, unless you do something miraculous, there's 414 replays that I'm going past that are better than it. So back to my original point of why. You should be proud, but why am I doing this? But you're here, so you know what? I'll show some love. Everyone should be proud, regardless of what they are. Celebrate your victories, and I'm going to help you. And just for a laugh, I hope you're like 416 now, because someone's already beaten it. What are you? 20,000. Where are you? Ah. How am I supposed to know that? Maybe you mentioned it. I wasn't listening. Oh, okay. Yeah, this track's tough. What's my rank? Alright, this is actually a good, like, if you're doing good on this track, this is a really good track because it's a very cool technical driving line. Like, a lot of these sort of sharp angles and yeah, a lot of transitions and a lot of awkward kind of landing. Yeah, like, it's, I think as a speedrunner's track, I don't mind these ones. Yeah, nice skip there. I found that transition really hard. Yeah, that one there I found really tough. But I remember doing this for myself. Hey, creation. Yeah, and Joe, I'm not going to go looking for it. Friends are smart. Friends are smart. This thing, I'm 74th on my friends list. So the tip here, people,
fantastic.
It's not fantastic at all. Speedy Man, Charlotte. What do you mean it's been begging you to share it? But 2 months. Congratulations on the graduation. Retribution, you should be happy with that track. GG's. Night, I don't know how many. So Retribution, what was your time? Hey, perfect fall. Thank you. What did we decide? We said that they were going to be called something else. I should have changed it. Oh, okay. You just didn't tell me. You still get the hat. You still get the hat. Yeah, do you know what? When you're in these regional lists, it would have been nice to still show the global ranking as well. So even though, like, you know what I mean? Like, knowing that I'm 74th on a friends list doesn't really matter, but seeing, yeah, like seeing that that's 2,000, the next one's 1,500, I thought would have made sense. Ah, okay, Speedy. Cool, cool. Oh, yeah, thank you for sharing. Ah, this is torture. So here, okay, I'm going to do this. Let me get a PB on this track and see how much fun it is. All right. I got no idea how much time I'm going to put into this, but let's have a look. But I do remember this is quite a technical little piece. Yeah, I do have a diamond on white belt. Actually, you know what? Julia, I haven't watched the video yet. I've already shared it on Twitter. I haven't actually watched it myself because it was long and I'm lazy. Yeah, I don't know how much time I'm going to put into this because this is... I don't remember how tough this is. Okay, because I think you can hit that. And that could... So I'm just sort of breaking this down right now to remember where I... Oh, okay, so that's got to happen. But this... No, this transition. This one I want to hit. I want to hit here, and then I want to go straight to that and straight up. The only thing I don't like is this train noise is annoying. Too far. Oh no. Idiot. Could see that happening. So this is going to be another one of these videos where you end up, or another one of these tracks where you end up getting really good at the start of the track. And then you kind of gradually, through a lot of mistakes, get to the point where you kind of understand the start of the track, and then you work at the middle of the track, and then you work at the end of the track, and then eventually you link it all. He's doing 70 faults. I thought it was longer than that. Or maybe that's after his... I think I might have watched his, like, or maybe I just saw a screenshot of his, like, first pass or something. Because that was, like, 400. Yeah, Nova's a freak. Lovely dude. But a freak. Oh, come on. I want to skip that completely, but I'm not there. Let my butt not be a fault. Yeah, that's tough, that start. Oh, good. Only 1.1 seconds off my PB. Wow. Yeah, I don't know if I'm getting a PB on this track, but it is a fun one. Like I was watching the replay, I'm like, this looks fun though. I can remember when I got this, and it kind of sucks because back in the day I used to be like, if I'm outside the top 1,000 on a track, I'm gonna work at it. And now that I'm looking at this as like 2,000, I feel like I'm better than that with the right effort. So maybe I just haven't put the time in yet. I freaked out there because like I said, you get good at the start, and then what I was trying to do, if I had a transition straight from that, I don't think I would have had it because I landed too far up. So I was going to just go back, regrip, take the loss of, you know, a little bit of time. All right, we're doing this. Oh yeah, double F in Fat Shady. Oh, it's funny. I chose a ghost to play against, but I've disabled ghosts. So let's just be surprised. All right. Let me try and get a PB. Oh, that was ugly, but we stuck it. But I lost it there, though. Oh, dude, you just got a new PB? GG's. Jerk. He's rubbing it in now. Nah, horrible. Horrible. Wow, 49. I mean, I'm gonna have a go for a little bit because it is a really good track to run. You picked a good one. If you're gonna do this, pick it on something that's challenging, but again, you see, it's not overly physicsy. It's a technical term we in the Trials world refer to as physicsy. No. Oh, do you see how I saved that? And how I stuffed that? That was pretty cool. That's what I'm trying to do. That's... I had to adjust. I'm an idiot. But I'll tell you, whenever I've sort of tried to think about what makes good Trials players, it's not their ability to hit one good run once. Or I guess when you see the difference, is the percentage of saves. Not that even those saves are the things that are going to get me the time that I'm looking for, right? Like those saves are just, save you from recovering a fault or something, and rarely you're actually going to leave that in like a good speed run. But the skill and reflexes and coordination and just understanding, such a deep understanding of the physics, that you can save things like that. And it's not a fluke. Like, I know exactly what I'm doing. Now, maybe I don't execute it every time, but I know exactly what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and I think it's that deep understanding of the physics and how things work that actually allow you to be a good rider. Or at least allow you to really progress in them. Yeah, so... Yeah. If you look at those things and you just think, wow, he got lucky, it's like, well, nah. I don't believe so. Now, sometimes it's luck, sure, but a lot of the time, if I could slow the world down, I could have talked you through the whole thing. It just happens too quick. This thing's annoying. Make it. Make it. Later, Julie. Thank you for hanging out. Oh, I had that. Annoying. Quietly cursing retribution. I should be going for new platinums. Not one I've already got. And the worst thing is, I didn't even look at your replay. Like, I sat there and watched your replay. I didn't even really pay attention to... Because it didn't look like there was any particular part that was like a huge time saver. But, yeah. That transition there is, and again, I mean, Retribution will know this, and I'm sure a lot of you can see it. But that transition is just evil because you can hit it so far. You can hit it so fast, but you can also be milliseconds off and miss it completely. Like that is... Nope. Wicker Man, how you doing? Good to have you back. No. Damn it. I've been better, Wicker Man. Because I've ridden better. Now, actually, here's the other thing. I'm not riding bad at all. It's just that this is a really good time on a very tricky technical track, and it's going to take a really good effort to improve. And that's okay. Yeah, I do. I do have a plat. But someone said a thing, and I watched the replay, and then I was like, that seems like a fun idea to grind my face into a cheese grater for the next half an hour on the stream. Pretty much how it feels. But it's a really good track. That speed there too is really like fiddly, if that kind of makes sense. It's a weird angle and hard to judge your speed, but if you go full speed, you're not going to hit anything, or you're going to overshoot it. So if you over or under estimate the speed required, you're done. You really need a good bounce off that. I thought I needed to flip, and then I didn't have the height because I've been flipping. We're getting there. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I love Retribution's the one that's going to be celebrating every one of my stuff-ups. Yeah, I'll be honest. If I had a real big either ego or just like if my content was based on me being like, you know, the best or top something Like, if I had some form of status that I had to maintain, like, I can't be complete rubbish, but I don't think I've got any particular expectations out there that says, oh, I've got to be, you know, top 100 or Shady's a fraud or something. So, and if you've got those expectations, that's your fault, not mine. So on that basis, there's no real pressure on me. But if there was, man, this game would be, like, I can see why you could get in a bad place with it. Because you just have to keep going. So I gotta do that weird, like, front wheel thing. Hop, hop, hop. Come on. So hard to get that transition just right. And just to lift the front wheel up just enough there to go over this, but with a little tab of the brake, that transition's got to be bang on. This you can't overshoot. So what I do with that one, I actually land sort of front wheel heavy. So you'll see. So I land here. I try and land with the front wheel to force it up. Then you got to get the back wheel up again. Or you've got a brake. Oh wow. See, 0.7 there. I don't want to hit it on this run because see, that's what I mean by front wheel heavy, and it can help you do that. Oh, alright, so I brake there a little bit. No way am I going to save that. I mean, 2 seconds off, but still. Why are we talking about cats all of a sudden? Oh, that was good. I know what I'm doing, but it's just the battle between yourself, like your patience, and your execution ability. In the sense, I know what I need to do now. It's, do I have the patience and persistence to stick with it despite the faults for an extended period of time without losing it, without raging, without letting frustration creep in? Can I just keep going until I hit the run that I know I have in me? And that is, my friends, what Trials is really all about. Satch, what's going on? Oh, no. Okay, so if Wickerman, you're just asking, like, why I'm torturing myself, it just seemed like fun. There's got to be an element of a Trials player that, like, is okay with torturing themselves, right? Like I literally, I see this as fun. Like, I'm like the, I think I like doing things. It's a JFK quote, isn't it? You know, like, I think about going to the moon. You know, we're not doing this because it's easy. We're doing it because it's hard. And I like that, right? That attitude of, like, you know, yeah. I don't want to give myself a challenge or set myself a goal that I know I can get. I want to try and do that for something that maybe I can't. Yeah, it's an awesome quote, right? And speaking of the space race and exploration, does everybody realize that it is the 50-year anniversary of man first walking on the moon coming up this month? And if anybody has seen a awesome Aussie movie called The Dish, it is about a satellite station in, like, central New South Wales that actually was responsible, I believe, for broadcasting those images. And because of where, you know, the Apollo 11 was on the moon and where the world's rotation was and all the rest of it, they had to broadcast the signal through Australia. And yeah, it's this tiny little place, and I will be there. So for the actual anniversary on so I guess it must be 21st of July for us. Coincidentally, speaking of that date, shady birthday. But yeah, so I will be in Parks at the Dish for the anniversary. Actually opening up for, like, a public I don't know, open house type day. Stupid. So yeah, kind of cool. I had to go slow there because too much. Maybe not. Maybe that's how I should be doing it all the damn time. Don't hit the train. Too slow. Seriously. I'm disappointed, but I'm also happy. Get over there. Alright, patience now. I hate this track. I knew it was happening because I haven't practiced that checkpoint at all tonight. But I said this, right? This is how you, well, I find you learn good this way. It's the way that tortures you. I lost all my time here anyway, but let's go and practice. Alright, let's go and practice this checkpoint. So I want to... Okay, no, I don't even want to do that. So I actually just want to do that, don't I? Okay, so sorry, I do want to do it from the ground. I'm an idiot. I just remember this is bad, but I think I remembered the wrong way. But this is the way everyone learns, or do you guys have a different approach? Like, do you keep practicing after a fault? Because I've found historically that hasn't worked for me. And I think So, and it's interesting, even if you look at the Uni of Trials tutorial structure, there was conversations about whether we have a separate track for each grade, right? Because that would have been easier to implement, right? Because you just say, all right, that's the A track, that's the B track, that's the C track, whatever. The reason I pushed back against it is because I'm like, look, if someone is struggling, and I actually thought it would, I didn't think as many people would get A+, like, straight away. But I was like, if someone's struggling with this, and they have to go and repeat this numerous times, then there's value in forcing people to do D every time. Even if they can get through it consistently, you're actually still teaching them to repeat that, which again is about learning the skill. So I was like, I'm happy for people to have to repeat C multiple times and D multiple times and B multiple times until they get A+, because that's okay. Like, that's learning. Stuff this up. That little front wheel stop, it's not pretty, but it can help you get out of a tight spot. Damn it. I thought I had it. That was clean though. Stuff that up massively. Too far back. Alright, let's just see what we get here. Seriously? Clean as. God. Alright, alright. But look, man. Your run then is incredible, Retribution. Because, I mean... Yeah, dude, good run. And I think it's only when you do this on a track like this do you appreciate how good of a run it is to make 415. Front wheel it? Oh, that's such a tricky technique, that, but it's getting me out of a tough spot, so I'll take it. I haven't stuffed that up, but I knew it was going to come. Hashtag Trials Life. But again, if I have done this thousands of times. Missed it. I'll say this too, and I broken record stuff, but when you're in the middle of it, to not rage quit. Like I do think it's a learned skill to do something like that and not just lose it, because and I find that through that repetition, through the fact that I've done this so many times, I'm just like, it's cool. Like, don't be disheartened by the mistake. Be encouraged by the fact that you know you've done it, so you can do it again. Like, what you once saw was impossible, you can now say is within your reach. And that's hard to do when you're frustrated. But if you can have that mindset and look at the positive and look at the optimistic side, saying, yeah, cool, if I did that once, I can do it again. Yeah, it's a far more pleasant experience. Alright, Retribution. No, you are not going anywhere. You are not allowed to go and improve your damn time while you've made me do this. Alright? Didn't want that to happen. Didn't want that finish. It's 5 seconds up though, so is that better than you? What was your time? You were 50 something. No, you were 49. No, it's nowhere near you. Damn it. That's a big improvement though, but nah, you were like 49 seconds, weren't you? Damn it. Would have been nice to get you because I don't want to do that again. But that ending. Where was your time? Anyway, you tell me what was your time? Yeah, look, a very hard technical track, and I got 5 second improvements. Huge. Quidgy jobby bob. Thank you. GG's to me, please. Thank you all. I need another drink. Not because, like, well, yeah, maybe. Yeah, come on, I got another hour in me at least. Let me go get a apple juice. All right, I'll be back in a sec. I need a video of some sorts. Let's go bloopers again, just because it's fun. All right, I'll be back. This is hot as hell, man. Sweating like a motherfucker. Oh, my pipe. Who was Professor Facchetti without his pipe? Go, motherfucker. I can blooper reel. Shit. All right. It's funny, I'm not drunk this time, and I feel like I'm having fun. Sharing. Yeah, I like that. The professor speaking. How's evolution? It's the same to the first semester. Wires out of the way. Costume is on. Sweating. Oh, that could have me. Seriously, man, you think a fat man sweats on a good day? While this course is aimed at to be the best right, as we will be shearing. Shears a sheep. Who in the truck? Blooper reels could be funny. I could be asked putting them together. That will get any. I'm just battling to be the best rider you can be. Bank that. Well, it sounds like that's. You tip my pipe everywhere. Well, what am I doing? I'm a actor. Let's call it what it is. Who has to work in this car? In the zone. People that I know. Now we're getting close to about 400. Too tired.
That makes a lot better. Okay, alright, yes. Okay. Alright, hold on, you need to hold the microphone. Okay, we can do it. Okay, yeah, you hold this thing. Very nice. Put him straight.
You may have even got a couple of platinum medals off you. Me. You may even be beating some of your mates. I don't say mates. And fuck. So please, leave me as many comments as you can. Let me know all the stories, and hopefully, from that, we can share some experiences and learn what the fuck is it? What the fuck was that? What was that doing a self-help video? Yo. And he's back. I'll let you in on a secret. It's the same Shady. And just choose what content I put out and how I present myself to the world. You were going to tell me what was going on with the chair in a stream. Oh, in that video, you're asking about that chair thing that I was holding up for Auntie. Oh, so by the way, someone asked me, Jakin said, what was leaderboard? 629. So yeah, I went from over 2,000 to 600, so I'm happy with that. I'm not going again. You know what? 5 seconds is great, and retribution, you deserve some more GGs from chat because that was seriously awesome time. But I gave it a good go. I'm alright with that. I want to keep going plats. Tortilla, let's go. Alright, so here's the story, and I'm gonna just not even looking forward to this. So, if you go and look at Season 1, Episode 5, Semester 1, Episode 5, actually, so what? I've been re-uploading, because some of them weren't on my channel, and some of them, a lot of newer people would never have seen. Okay, so Lesson 4 was released 4 days ago from Semester 1, Uni Trials, back from like 2013. Lesson 5 is where that's out of. So when you go back and watch, so if you can search for it now, go back and look for Semester 1, Lesson 5, you'll see me at E3 2013, and I asked Auntie to describe a particular technique. Effectively, what we were talking about was a slide, and he didn't know what they were called back then, so he called it a ramp front wheel jump twist. And it was funny, and that was him using a backpack and a chair to explain how a slide works. So, yeah, that's the story. Oh, after a track like that I just did, this is funny to ride, to be honest. These aren't even fun. They're not even fun to ride, are they? I don't think they are. You're not wrong, though, about Auntie being Auntie. So how do I even know what the platinum time is? About 1/10 of a second less than what I got. 27.6. Okay, 0.2 of a second. Don't try and tell me that stadium finals are going to be fun. They're not. Like, compared to what I was just racing, that was Trials Heaven. This is Trials Hell. Good, exactly, too. Is that... If this is under... How? Am I less than 1/10 of a second? Wow. And shout out to the OG default helmets. All right, this is the okay. If you enjoy the part of the stream where I'm inspirational and, you know, really, really like fun to watch, go back and watch the last hour. If you don't enjoy the streams where I just sit here and complain about things that make me angry, yeah, look forward to this. It's gonna be a good one. Okay, is this anything worthwhile? Yes, it is. So that line helps. How do you turn off ghosts? There's a slider in the menu, and you just got to scroll down a bit, and set everything to zeros, and it works. I love that. I missed it by like 0.05 of a second, and then beat it by 0.5. I'm completely against like you getting someone else to complete something on your account, but I'm considering it for this. No, I'd never do it, but 1.2 up. Please be a plat, and everyone race it again. Fantastic. I'll show you how to do the ghosting if you haven't seen it. Very simple, but at times overlooked feature. So if you go here, ghost opacity, ghost opacity distance, set them both to zeros, and you won't have any ghosts. Now what we should do, oh, actually, you can get your, yeah, so I'm 1467 as a ranking. So many stadiums. Okay. So hang on. So why is this? Oh, then I've got to do that platinum as well? I can't even fully explain my lack of joy, let's say, from these things. And so is this the same 3 tracks I just did, but now I need to hit it in one run? Oh, I can do that. Yeah, is it? So is that right? Okay, so that means I've chosen the wrong bike as well, right? But I guess the plat time on this will be more forgiving, surely. Let me hit that. But you can't switch the bikes. Yeah, that's right. Vespa, you want to do black gold? Yeah. I mean, yeah. I shouldn't need a break if I've only just done like 2 or 3 of these. But maybe. Maybe I'll tell Mini Shady if he wants pocket money, he'll have to do these for me. Funny, I went with this bike because it said recommended. But I guess that's not entirely true, but maybe it is. But yeah, but I can't make a mistake. At least they've nerfed these quite a bit. Ah, stupid. And if that's not a platinum time, I gotta do it again. Okay, I got an idea first. Okay, I want the most depressing, sad victory and lose animations. So when I fail, like I almost want to be like, no. I don't want it to look like victorious. I want it to look like I'm disappointed. I want it to be really angry. They're not going to have any sad victory. No, none of these are going to cheer me up. That's not going to help. That is disappointing, yeah. So who's got some suggestions of what I should be doing? Because I don't think I want to do this tonight. Platinums are so much fun ordinarily. Oh. I just meant to look at what's in these things. Oh, cool. Stickers. Amazing. How do you even get summer crates? That was a thing, right? I'm not watching your replay again. You saw what happened last time. Actually. Yeah, no. None of this is for you. Oh, yeah. Skill games. That's cool. Nah, but they're a weird kind of hate yourself grind as well. White belt Mantis. Yeah, okay. Maybe white belt Mantis. Yeah, Nexus. Gear crates got fixed. To the best of my knowledge. I don't know if I'm ever going to get those stadium finals. So what's the goal with this? Just survive. Like, as long as you can. But again, it's one of those ones where you have to remember the track because there'll be a couple of spots that always get you. And you need to know where they are. And I do not. Here's one. Sure, I've had issues there before. No, this isn't one. Ah, this next bit's one. That one there's one. This is one if you don't make that. It should go over. You know what? Screw it. Let's just freestyle a bit of a flame fun. Oh, come on. Let me... Stupid track. Alright, Retribution. You're going to get banned in a second. Shut up. Oh, someone creates the challenges. Oh, well... I think I want some of the... I built Mantis. Hang on. So challenges for summer crates? No. Challenger crates. Yeah, I have no idea how this summer thing works. Oh, it's just from leveling up. Great, I'm not going to do much of that. Alright, fine. Wipe out Mantis. Stop your whinging. Alright, Wickerman. I got you then. So just CP6? Alright. Sui. Oh, he made the bunny hop text. Or is that a sticker? Either way, it looks awesome. Remind me when I get to CP6. Let's see if is this 2. Cool. Damn it. Oh, 2 knots. What? Wow. Oh, you fault out on this. So 2? Alright, well. Bunny hop. Alright, bunny hop here. Land in a seated position. Slope to the log. Oh, yeah. No, dude. You just got to go slower. That's the tip. Alright. So here. Neutral position. Bunny hop. Stay seated until your front wheel starts lifting, and then lean forward, and then probably ease off the gas, and you'll get up to here. This, you should be able to do that regrip technique and steady yourself down. You're probably overshooting this because this bike's got so much acceleration it just goes out, so you only need to accelerate a little bit, and what you need to do... So get comfortable getting to here, which I suspect you are. But what you want to do is actually, firstly, as you're accelerating up, you want to let go of leaning for just a second. So I'll stay for a second. Let go of leaning for just a second to let the front wheel lift up as you're on that slope. That's important to get the height right, but you also want to only accelerate at 60-ish%. and try and get up here and get into an endo. And just practice doing that to start with, because then what you want to be able to do is really good transition like that. And the reason why that part's hard is because you need to be able to do that sort of endo to bunny hop or endo to rear wheel bounce to get the height. So be really comfortable with your endo. Make sure you can balance and stand there. And then what you've got to do is just time it. So as your weight transitions, you let go of the brake so your front wheel swings out of the way as your back wheel's going down. But when you bunny hop, you kind of have to let the bike rotate a bit first and then do your bunny hop. So that endo to hop technique is something you kind of need to practice. You got an endo on the Mantis, yeah. So tell me, did that, and then from here you just drop down. So I'll stop for a second. Did that, like, I did that really, really quickly, but yeah, so let me know, did I cover something that, I'll keep doing it while I'm waiting for you. Did I cover something that you missed? Or that you hadn't really thought about? Because yeah, that's what I suspect you're probably doing. Yeah, you're probably rushing. Yeah, with this one, it's 40-50%. It's really a little bit. You get a really strong endo and then transition, but that technique, yeah, that's what I thought you're doing because I do it all the time too. Yeah, that you don't even need to hop. You just ride that. But just let the front wheel lift up a bit. Good brake, and then it's just the timing of that transition though is going to take some practice. And yeah, if you're getting frustrated getting to this point, you're going to struggle. So try and get here really easily. I just let go of the lean slightly, and it's just the timing of how you transition it. And I suspect you're just rushing that endo to bunny hop, endo to rear wheel thing, and just slow it down a bit. So I'll try another one and then we'll keep going. Yeah, so actually and you actually want to over rotate there as well, because you want to hit your rear wheel. So as you do the endo to hop off that one to the last obstacle, you want to really over rotate so your rear wheel hits first and your momentum kind of hits your rear wheel as a pivot and then helps you get the momentum to flick up onto the to the upper section. Because if you miss that, even when you get this part right, that part there I just failed on, even when you get that right, you're then going to still fail on the next log. So there, if you hit your bike frame, you won't make it. But I'll tell you now, don't even try green belt if you're struggling on this track with the Mantis. You're not ready. The helium is so overpowered that it's getting you to a point you shouldn't be in the game. Myself included, right? I haven't done all of these ninjas. Right, by the way, it is possible to recover from here. It's just really tricky. You almost need to wait just a little bit longer than you'd like. Yeah, and then get up there. Alright. Let's try and do this now. There you go. Easy as that. You won't let me hit the checkpoint, will you? Cheeky. I'm going too fast. Ah, I forgot to launch off that. Yeah, and I honestly, I mean, I'll always get the helium, but I wish I never attempted these. And I think it's that you become you're on this sort of platinum hunt. You're like, I'll get platinum however I can, but it does stop your development once you start doing ninjas on the helium. Because they don't tell you this at the start. But Greenbelt doesn't allow it. Save. It's not fair to have this many faults. On such an awesome run otherwise. Oh, come on. I did this when I was going for platinum as well. Like even on the helium. I choked when I got here. I mean, seriously? Why is this so hard? Oh, it's because I'm an idiot.
Fantastic.
Hey, Twinfire. Congratulations on the graduation. Alien raid. Thanks, Alien. Good job, aliens. What are like alien people's called? Aliens? But he's alien. So what are you? I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that line of thinking. Martians. You're far smarter than I give you credit for. Or I'm far dumber. Alright, I'm going to try a yellow belt on the Mantis just for giggles. Extraterrestrials? Yeah, these are Australians. Alien minions. They're all very logical things that I should have thought of. Oh, I remember the torture that this track brought me. Hey, Mikey, how you doing? Alien, I hope your stream went well. Appreciate. I appreciate you. Nah, really, Alien? Dude, we, Oh, I thought I was being clever by doing that. Wow, that is not a good start. So, I'm... Actually, yeah, I have done this before. And by the way, I'm just doing this tonight to keep my skills fresh. Not because I'm going for... Ah, you idiot. Not because I'm going for green belt anytime soon. I hate green belt and everything about it. Yeah, Alien, your skill just scares me now. But, in the great words of George McFly, put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. Is that what he said? Am I misquoting him? Sure it was George, wasn't it? Well, that sounds far... I mean... I don't know. What was the quote? I've gone blank. I need to go and watch... I'm going to lose my Back to the Future fan credentials. Was that a George? I'm confused. Someone help me out. Help me out of this hole that I've dug myself into. I'm not doing Greenbelt. With you or otherwise. So how long would you be up here for, and what and where, like, have you got like an idea? Are you coming up for a holiday? Is it family? Like, what's the... Why would you... Is it a work thing? I don't know. I act like I know you. I don't know anything about you. I'll try again. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Well, that's fair too. Would there be some apple and grape juice consumption? Is that part of the plan? Oh, I almost lost that. Oh, I thought I did well then. Yeah, Wicker Man, you can see yourself out. I've forgotten how to do that. Well, I haven't forgotten how to do it. My thumbs have forgotten how to listen to me. Yeah, to be fair, I'm everybody can have as much juice of whatever type they like. Or you can have no juice. No juice is perfectly fine too. I don't want to do this checkpoint anymore. Oh. But this is why I don't do Greenbelt. Can't even do this. It's so hard to convince yourself to let the front wheel lift up as high as it needs to for this. Whereas on the Mantis, it's like a non-issue. Hashtag saves. Hashtag chickened out. Hashtag failed. Hate this track. And you know that telling me to go and watch a tutorial about something I'm struggling on that I've already pretended to teach people how to do is like a bannable offense, right? Like you get that, surely. Like, listen, mate. I don't need no cheeky go and watch a tutorial shit. And I know that's how you sound when you say it. That's how you make that sound in your head as you type it. I'm sure of it. Yeah, well, Alien, let me know when, dude, and I will do everything I can to make an effort to see you. Uni Trials Sydney meetup, let's go. As long as it's the absolute lowest effort on my part. That's kind of how this works. Yeah, Wickerman, there was, because, yeah, if you call someone mate, you're not happy with them. There's other words you call your mates. And you don't think that's true, and then you do it, and you hear it, and you're like, oh yeah. Macca's car park. Dude, we've already done that Quidgy Bobby job. And Woodbine Macca's like classic Seatown spot. Like it's classic. But it made sense from where we were. I thought it made sense, but I think I've just forgotten how to play Trials well. Yeah, my ninja journey has stopped a while ago. I haven't played ninjas for a while. I think I just need to categorize myself as a speedrunner and be comfortable with who I am. Because I was always I'm not a ninja dude, and then people kept drawing me into them. It's like I could save that, surely. Yeah, no, I much prefer, and I've always been like this, but spending an hour grinding out half a second on a speed run on something is so much more fun than this to me. So much. Oh, that was it. Created a looking group for chess. Wow. You're gonna be life of the party. Let's go. Yeah, but I never, well, I never had the time to put into it. Well, sorry, not into ninjas. I never wanted to. It's time and motivation. At the moment, I guess I have neither. But even if I had the time, I wouldn't put it into ninjas. That I'm pretty sure of. Sorry, so everyone's gonna leave the chat now. Sorry, man. I got a chess meetup. Yeah, if you tried to play me in chess, you would succeed as well. Screw it, I'm 170. Check 170 fault into this. Nothing has to look pretty anymore. Nope. Yeah, no, even in skateboarding, I am not succeeding. We got this. Shady, we got this. What a stupid track. Hey, Summon Gear Crate. Let's have a Summon Gear Crate. That was hard earned. Good hoodie. See, that's the cool thing. Seeing my hoodie on someone else is kind of cool. I've run out of apples and juices. Yeah, I'm never doing green belt. What's in these things? So I want the snorkel and goggles. That's a kind of cool outfit. They suck. Money is no object. I am rich. Wow, that's worse. Nah, James, no idea. That's much worse. Wow. Well, that's cool. Oh, it's August. Sweet. I'll never wear those shorts, but I wanted them. That's going to annoy someone if I don't go and look at the shorts and get rid of the new tag. There we go. Happy? People get really weird about that. What else? What else? But this is weird, right? So, as far as what I... Wait. Wiki Man, was that you? Okay. I'm heading to bed. Later, man. Cool, cool. Enjoy. Thanks for the raid. Host, whatever you did. Appreciate it. TheRealTeeHill. TheRealTeeHill. I gotta do your thing. What's the tandem thing? Let's do it. I want to do your tandem challenge. Let me go get a beverage. Oh, black gold. Black gold sucks. It's really hard. Where's... Oh, right there. All right, give me a sec. I need to go get a beverage. I'm not going to bother showing you a stupid video. Just give me 1 sec. Oh, I forgot I had a hat on. Yeah, let's talk riddle. Give me a moment. Alrighty. He's back. So you serious about this? Okay, that's PC. 1 sec. Yeah. So, all right. So here's the story. So, TheRealTeeHill. So I'm a mod you just because you're cool. All right. Post a link to your video, but people can go watch it. Go subscribe to his channel. He's doing cool riddle stuff. Hashtag go riddle. Go on Discord, whatever. Post a link to Discord if you want to, dude. For anyone who hasn't seen this, TheRealTeeHill put a video out showing how to get to a secret on this particular track. If you don't know anything about the Trials Riddle, just go and check out Discord. It's pretty cool. But what struck me as interesting is the way that he went about doing this. Now, effectively, he wanted to get to a particular part of this track, and you can only get there with the tandem bike because that's the bike required to unlock this secret. The problem was that he didn't have any friends. I suspect I'm adding that party, and he didn't say that. But what he did do was use 2 controllers. Now, actually, I might even... So he actually had 2 controllers like this. And even in the video, talks about the fact that he... And I hadn't even thought about this for tandem single player. I was using my feet. So what it's about... And this is actually a really clever tandem strategy. I hadn't thought about this. Yeah, I saw you post about that earlier. Yeah, this CP looked tough. Ugly, but we stuck it. But TheRealTeeHill, dude, this is genuinely like a really viable option for single player tandem. Oh, this one you reversed, didn't you? Now, what amazed me about TheRealTeeHill's video is that he had a graphic to represent this, and I'm assuming you had to custom make that. And that was really cool. Oh god, tandem is more like the rhino. But like an ugly fat rhino that doesn't have any self-respect. But this is actually not hard. Get up there. So effectively, this is how you unlock this thing. But dude, that's not as hard as I thought that was going to be. That technique that you've got, look at this. So if you didn't know, there is a riddle. If you know what 67.74 plus or minus 0.46 kilometers per second, but that's not squared. I don't know what that is. I'm not good at maths and stuff. No, I don't think I want to go to the rooms. How about this, right? For anyone who's here, hasn't seen anything about the Trials Riddle, because we kind of forget sometimes that people just don't understand what this is. There are secrets in this game that many of you here and people watching this on YouTube later. Sorry, I just realized I'm talking to the camera. The camera's not talking to me. Many of you may not even know that this stuff exists. So how about this? Now that we've got some of the legends of the Trials Riddle hunting community present, help me find what is... I just want to find one room and then take me down to where you've got to enter the code, and I can talk about it without showing the whole thing, and we can link to Discords and all the rest of it if you need to in the chat. So what would be the easiest room to get to from a unlocking perspective, so I can do it on stream now? I'm basically talking to TheRealTeeHill here. Alright, where's yellow? Ruined, okay. Where's ruined? You gotta help me out. Where... Syria. Where is... there is Syria. Cool. That 143 is ridiculous that you've accidentally found that. Yeah, cool. All right, so checkpoint 8. All right, so what I'm about to show you here, for the uninitiated, and by the way, I take 0 credit for any of this stuff. Much smarter people than me have discovered all of this so far, but I like to use my platform to at least inform the Trials community about the amazing stuff going on, literally as we speak. And if you have always watched or heard about or read articles about these secrets in games and like, man, how do these people find it? They're finding it right now. If you want to watch the conversation in real time, as I have been occasionally, watch it. don't be curious. Get involved, because they're just people like you, but have just got this tenacity and drive. Huh? 5? So you said 8. Oh, I was at the finish line. It doesn't matter, I was at the finish line anyway. But yeah, they are just people like you, because I was one of them once. And we're just normal dudes who are just weirdly curious. So if you've ever thought, do you know what? I'd love to go and research, you know, a 300-year-old mathematician. Oh, crap. Okay, so is it backwards? Is it there? No, it's behind, isn't it? So I've got there and then backwards from... Oops. Bail out through the scaffolding? Huh? Help me understand. What, like, huh? Hold on, can I do... Now, faults don't matter. So is it that way? Is it... Just help me out, is it that? Because I haven't actually watched how you did this. I heard about the 143, but I didn't know about this. Okay, is it on the wooden platform? I know faults matter, yeah. But, like, I have to actually... Oh, so, okay, so I've got to go through the wood and then down. Oh, get to checkpoint 6 first? Okay. Oh, and do that. Oh, but hold on. But I can't... Why do I want to... It's easier from 5. Well, I should have trusted the person that is the genius. I'm going to 5. So, by the way, this is the easiest one to find. Apparently. I was going to say, it probably would have been good to show the 143 as well, but whatever. There is a location, correct me if I'm wrong, but there is a location in this track that refers to 100 and... So down there, right? But just help me out. If I mean, look, I'm gonna do this once on 143, and if it doesn't work, I'll go to a different room. But yeah, I know. I'm just making sure. Is that the exact thing? And is it like here or somewhere else? CP5 143 faults, then edge onto the lift and reverse off it before getting squished. Then hop across to concrete column, about backwards and bail. Oh, but I think the way I did it was easier to actually just use my hand to swing underneath. But either way, I'm just waiting for TheRealTeeHill to come back and be like, yep. Where you just fell down. Yeah, I went with your video strat. TheRealTeeHill. A lot of checking stuff using... Oh, yeah. Forcing underneath. But okay, if I did exactly what I just did then, would I have achieved it? Okay, cool. Alright, so somewhere in the track, there is a thing that tells you at 143 faults... well, sorry, just has the number 143. So you just saw me do it without? crap, 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 crap. Oh. My hand's stuck. Yes. My hand got stuck. Can I see it from here? I was really... Yeah, I know. Don't be all... Don't be all, I told you so. I just want to get my hand out of this freaking timber. Because I can... If my hand wasn't stuck, I could do this. There we go. It's working its way through. Ah, it went backwards. 3 out. Oh, it's progress. Oh. You said it couldn't be done. Don't ever, ever question the persistence of a Trials person. Ever. Because we don't know how to not give up or something. I don't know. No, I'm not swinging anywhere near like I was before. You're impressed though, right? Still can't see it. Is it down there? Alright, cool. Okay, very importantly, 4 notes. There are 4 rooms. Red, blue, green, red, I want to say. And each of them have different sets of 4 notes. Okay? Red, blue, green, red. Red, blue, oh, whatever. Anyway, you know what I mean. There's 4 colors. They have 4 notes. That means 16 letters, musical notes, can be represented as letters. And if you convert those letters into directional inputs on the D-pad, I want to say, and go to a particular part and enter that code, bit of brute force and a bit of clever magic to have a bunch of people to do it, it actually unlocks another thing. So let's go and do the other thing. So T-Hill, can you please tell me, is it gladiators? Firstly, and then can someone put the code in chat? So there's 4 of those, and the other rooms are actually harder to get to than that because what you've actually got to do is actually hit a series of buttons that are hidden in a certain sequence or a certain order or do certain things. Oh, template, huh? In Mexico, what? Oh, is it in Temple? Sorry, I was thinking it was Murder for some reason. Alright. Alright, so now we go to Temple of Trials. I'm hoping... Alright, so T-Hill now's put the code in. So, again, it sounded like the Yeah, so that's up, right, down, left, up, right, left, down, up, left, up, down, right. Use a D-pad input. You can go as slow as you want. Yeah. Where do you enter the code? Because there's also a hidden part, right? I don't even remember where the squirrel button was, so you're gonna have to help me out here, buddy. Drop down right at the start. Drop down immediately. I can't. Yeah, it's broken. See, you said drop down immediately. There's a flaw in my way. Then go backwards at CP2. Cool. So, backwards from here. Right, cool. Okay. So this, now, so ordinarily, so this is the way, hashtag spoilers, to get the diamond. Yeah. So if you proceed from here, after getting all of the other squirrels, you get the diamond squirrel in this level, or is that Moto? No. Okay, maybe this is a different one, but it's similar to that look. What you end up here, though, you see how you've got the yellow, the blue. Well, it's the red, green, blue, and red. It just looks weird here. Okay, this is a regular one, is it? All right. But because I waited, now I go, do I bail out backwards into the portal, which has just opened up, instead of getting the squirrel, right? Is that correct? I'm kind of half learning and half confirming what I've heard on the way. So bail out backwards. It was embarrassing. As is that. God. I don't know how far I've got to go before I hit that. Oh, yeah. Okay. Interesting. All right. Yeah, so see how those the flames change color? It goes blue first, then green, then red, then red. Okay, cool. Seriously? Okay. I got you. So now what it does is drops you into this room. Okay, that might... So, is it just up, right, down, left? Up, right, left, up, right, left, down, up, down, right. Cool. First try. First try. So that, my friends. Now, what's this? Drake equation? Is that what I read? I don't know what the hell that means. Oh, no. What was it? This was the equation for determining the amount of... Yeah, I'm going to wait. The amount of... What was it? Intelligent life in the universe or something. I think that's what that equation relates to. And then I read something that maybe one of the... Well, something's wrong. But then look. Now it glitches. And it gives you, if you can see that. Now, again, you have to look at TheRealTeeHill's video, which I'll have to link in the comments, or he can link it again now. If you pause it during that glitch, it actually comes up with something, which I've got written down here. Effectively, what it is the hour, minutes, and seconds, and the degrees for the right ascension and declination of what we feel is a partial code to the celestial coordinates of a star or something in space. Yeah. So I was 1 o'clock in the morning this week looking up all that crap. And the only time I'd ever heard about freaking right ascension and declination is in, what was it, Principal Skinner does this with Bart. Doesn't he go stargazing? But anyway, so I think that brings us up to date where we are right now. And I could be wrong, but I think all of this stuff was in the base game, right? Now, what does it unlock? Nobody knows. So yeah, this is kind of where the riddle is up to at the moment. Okay, sorry, I thought you had some input to the riddle, could you, Jibby Bo? But you're just quoting Simpsons. That's all right. Hey, it wouldn't surprise me. Do you know what? The thought that I had, you can purchase / like register and like name a star. And part of me is wondering whether or not that when you actually look up, you'll find a star that Auntie has like named or done something with freaking 5 years ago that was all part of this master plan that he's had the whole time through or something. Yeah, so that was kind of my... That's where my mind was starting to head towards once you find out what this star is, but who knows. Anyway, I might leave it there because it's 12:30 in the morning and I have to be up very early to go and probably try and do some skateboarding before Mini Shady plays football. The orbs on Ghost Town are quite impressive. Go to 2 Ghost Town Way. Oh, come on. All right, one more, T-Hill, because you dragged me down this rabbit hole and I ain't getting back out. So, but anyway, for the handful of people that are here and for the people that are likely to see this on YouTube later, join in. I will try and remember. Please write in the comments if I haven't yet put the links to T-Hill's video and the Discord server, because there's a whole bunch of conversations going in. Join in. Great bunch of people. Huge amount of fun. Look, you just have to respect the people that figure this stuff out, to be frank. It is amazing. I sit back in awe and just say, how the hell do you do it? I contributed very small amounts to the solving of some riddles in the past, but I've done a lot of work in trying to sort of catalog them, document them, and write articles to at least share them with people because I think they're fascinating. So I've said to a few of the guys, I'm like, listen, man, I probably can't help you. I mean, this is crazy what you've done already. But if I can help spread the word, then let's do it. So that's it. Ronan, struggling on flat obstacles. I mean, the tutorial kind of has everything I can say. If you really need me to go and look, I can look. Where's the 66? This one? And then, yeah, Kujibo, man, you're nailing it, by the way. Huh. Filter on 66. That one. Oh, okay. Northern. Sorry. Okay. All right, Ronan. I got you. Let me finish up this riddle discussion and then I'll hook you up before I stop, all right? Just remind me. Many times. Okay. What am I doing here? Hill? Let's go.
Like that.
Hey! Cheese on toast. Lovely. Yum. I genuinely just got hungry. Welcome to the University of Trials. Checkpoint 2. To just wait? Oh, this is the one with the one real life minutes. You can't. Okay. So it's like, I'm going to turn the game sound up so you can hear the sound with me. I'll drive to the next ramp. Oh, in here. Oh. Is that 34 significant in any way, shape or form? Just odd that that's written there. Okay, there's the noise. So above those candles. So what do I do? Do I go up and bail out up? Okay. Okay. Alright. Yeah, don't spoil nothing now. But just do I keep riding? Do I wait? Oh, I got it. Okay, so I got to get back on the bike, do I? And I saw it flashing ahead of me. I can't see it. I have faults. I can still hear it, so I think I'm okay. Oh. Don't go to the next CP. So have I missed it? Okay. I'm pretty stupid, so you just have to... Oh, I can hear it. Oh, if I gotta I gotta bail out again. Okay. Yeah, I can hear it's behind me. How do I get... Yeah, no, I'm trying to get up there. I knew where to go. Okay. So every time I hear it... I've got the game sound up so you can hear it as well. Hang on. I don't want to hit the checkpoint. Okay, so I'm assuming I have to do this for every checkpoint? Oh, there it is. Told you, don't ever tell a Trials player you can't get somewhere. Because we can. Okay, this is... Okay. So I absolutely have no idea what's happening. So at least for those who've seen this before, you get to see my reaction. Okay, I can't hear it anyway. Let's Listen. Backwards. Oh. Yeah, no. It's not down there. No, because I just got it. So maybe it's not down. Ah. I can't get in the water. Yeah, okay, I'm not going. Oh, so backwards from here? Okay. Now where's this gone? Ah, there he is. There he is. Okay. Okay. Bit tricky to get to, but I like it. Oh. Now where's he gone? Look, it's all the way over there. He's going. All right. Let's go hunting. So before I hit this T-Hill, can I hit the next checkpoint? I'll wait for my permission. I assume yes, but okay, next checkpoint. So I won't go to the next until you tell me, just in case. Okay, I can't see it anywhere, so I'm assuming I can go next checkpoint. Can go to 7, good. Ooh, I think it's inside that building. Yeah, you can almost hear it. It's underneath me. Shoot for the stuff. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna need stupid person help. Ah, there it is. Now where you going, little buddy? So I assume I can hit 8 now. They did a very slow walkthrough, by the way. This is building up something epic. Go to 9, alright. Oh, there you are. This is annoying. Where the hell do you get the angle right? Yeah, okay. Ah, close. Nailed it. Didn't need any help either. Alright. Sounds like it's behind me. Ah, okay, so I've seen this picture before, but I haven't actually done that. So that is Z1 and top right. Z squared 3, 4, 5, and then is that 0 equals 1. Yep, I totally understand what that means. I'm just waiting for you guys to figure it out. Yeah, that one's pretty cool. That's really cool. That's really cool. So on checkpoint restart, is it still there? Yeah, sweet. Yeah, maths aside. Oh, man. So, for those of you that didn't know about the Trials Riddle, you do now. Yeah, so, I mean, and so to summarize, I guess, where things are up to. Hey, Cripple. Yeah, please go and check out the Riddle Discord. There's a bunch of pin things, cave paintings and stuff that haven't even been talked about in this one. There's a series of those, like the one we found with the tandem, and similar to this type of thing, there's a series of, I guess, mathematical things. Now, as far as, I guess, it's funny, whenever I look at this type of stuff, I have to look back at the different riddles that I've been involved with over the years, and none of them so far have actually required actual mathematical calculations. So they tend to be shared more as a reference to a person or I guess a significant historical figure. Oh, cool, T-Hill. Thanks for the link, man. Please hit me up in the comments of this video when it gets posted, probably sometime Sunday-ish. Because I probably forget to copy all these links. But yeah, so that's kind of my gut feeling, is that that's going to be more about the person than it is about the maths. But happy riddle hunting. Yeah, how this all connects together. We've been here in HD, we've been here in Evo, we're back here again in Rising, and we genuinely don't know. But honestly, all of the people from the Trials community that have put the work in to find this type of stuff, it is insane. And I promise you, this is going to be one of these things where, and I know when I was posting articles about this, it was blowing people's mind. Like, oh my god, I had no idea. But this is here. It's not a secret. We're all talking about it. Like, it's happening, but it's just the fact that people aren't, like, aware of it. And like I said, that's where I think I can at least try and, help bring some attention to the fact, because I know that during our previous riddle hunts as well, one of the reasons why I started writing articles and getting them published was just to get more people, because there might only be, as far as active people contributing to the riddle hunt, there might only be 5 or 10 dudes like really active on it, and a whole bunch of other people just watching. And the problem was, we're like, okay, if you just need to know something, right? And those 10, 100 people don't know it, or haven't made that connection, it just goes dead. But if you put it out in front of 1,000 people, in front of thousands of people, then the likelihood of you finding someone that just has that spark that says, hey, have you thought about this? And the whole thing starts off again, right? So that's the reason why I definitely want to make sure that I can do everything in my power to bring some attention to this stuff. So thank you so much for T-Hill walking me through this, man, because it's really valuable to see this and to understand what goes into this. For anyone out there that has any interest at all, even if it's just a casual thing, If you've got friends that have liked this stuff before, if you've seen an article like, wow, man, the one in GTA 5 was amazing, or you've heard about the Trials ones in the past, or any of the sort of secrets that are hidden throughout games, get involved. I like that as well. 7 McDowell. Welcome to the University of Trials. You've joined at a good time. But yeah, get involved, spread the word, tell people about this, join in on Discord, have a chat. The people are lovely. No idea is stupid, so just go and throw your random theories out there. It's all good, man. But yes, totally join the Discord. It's awesome. And I promise you, when this does get revealed, and then the other ones have taken years, right? Look, the Trials Evolution one resulted in a literal, real-world treasure hunt. Like, actual physical locations globally, okay? You want to be involved when that happens, to watch that as it gets released, and to the excitement of seeing whatever. And I'm not saying it's anything like that, and I asked, like, I've worked on this game for 2 years, and I specifically asked Auntie ages ago, please don't tell me anything about the riddle, because I want to be able to be involved like I have in the past. I had so many things spoiled about this game because of working on the project. I saw nothing, absolutely nothing about any of this. So I can join in and at least watch this from the sidelines. I don't have time to research like I used to, because you will just spend hours. Oh, just the amount of things that I researched that were absolutely pointless is almost a disgusting waste of like a human's time. But you do it because you're curious, and if it gets its hooks into you, it's awesome. Like, it's really fun. So strongly encourage people to get involved. T-Hill, thank you again for putting all the comments. The effort that you and the rest of the community are doing is amazing. Really appreciate it as someone that now gets to at least see it, if nothing else. I'm going to finish up the stream there, because I think this was a good note to finish up on, except Ronan wants some help. And this is the University of Trials, after all. Oh, and you learn about things. Honestly, okay, I'll give you an example. So I'll talk for a second. Ronan, can you tell me again what you need me to help you on, and I'll go and do it now. Yeah, and look, following your curiosities isn't a waste of time. It's absolutely essential, and I think this is what distinguishes. Well, I won't say humans. I mean, animals are curious too, but the depths of human curiosity is absolutely fascinating, and just yeah, you're right. Nothing's a waste of time. I've always just loved just that discovery and learning, and yeah, just hearing about other stuff that you would have otherwise never been exposed to, and that's what I've got out of some of these riddles before. So yeah, let's do it. Oh yeah, okay. So this is the story I was going to tell you quickly. Some of the riddles required us to talk about like codes and ciphers and various different techniques that people use to hide hidden messages. And in my last house, which I haven't lived in for probably 3 years now, and I think I posted this on Twitter, but then I think I did. But I don't know if I ever posted pictures of it, but I have photos of them. Underneath the carpet. So I was getting new carpet in my house, and I knew I was going to leave, at some point. As I got new carpet laid, before the new carpet went down, I actually painted on the floor coded messages with hints in parts of the house or parts of the room to tell you how to decode the message, but it wasn't absolutely obvious. So effectively, I think one of them was just a message that was like, hi, like just some greeting or whatever it was. And the other one was actually sort of like, I think enough detail where if you actually figured out the code and then got the information from the code, it would probably be enough for you to search and find me in the future sometime. And for me, it was so satisfying to just put this stuff down, have the carpet laid on top of it, buried there. That could be there for 10 plus years, could be more, right? Someone at some point is going to lift up this carpet. They're going to see a coded message. And maybe the first people that see it aren't curious and they give up and they put new carpet down. And maybe 20 years, 30, like, I don't know. But at some point in the future, someone could get curious enough to crack the code, figure it out, go, why did this guy put a message here? And go to the trouble of figuring out and searching for me and looking me up. And then he reaches out to 100 people with my name and he gets back to the point, or he or she, I should say,
actually makes contact with me, and I'm hoping that I remember I did this, because I just think that'd be cool to just have this stupid connection with somebody because of something I did, 5 years ago or something. But to me, that's what some of this is about, is that it's just that it's not creating an opportunity for curiosity's sake, but there's an element of that, and I think that's just kind of exciting to play with the unknown and not really understand how it's going to play out, but to connect with people on some form of a journey. It's weird. I don't know if that made any sense, but that's kind of cool. Oh, wow, that's really cool, Julie. All right. Which one are you stuck on, Ronan? Oh, it's flat obstacles. Cool. Your pictures and messages? 1930s.
When you
really?
start writing more difficult tracks, fine. I try to help, but nobody appreciates my efforts.
True. All right. All right, cool. Let me get you to A+ territory, and then we'll talk. So I'll let you in on a little secret. You see the Uni of Trials logo? Sorry, this is as we're getting there. You see how on that card, the Uni of Trials logo is at the top? I moved that. For no other reason. I sat here and did this. For no other reason than
What are you
self...
doing?
Oh,
What could possibly be more
hate that I
important
did
than your
this.
trials education?
I hate that I did that. For my own, to interrupt myself, that was a mistake. I did that for no other reason than self-promotion, and just because those cards were reused across all the different levels, but they were in the bottom left or bottom right of the sticker, and I got to a point where I'm like, hang on, you can't see the logo. I was so proud of having like my logo in a game that I actually went and moved them all. So you can see the B+ or the B is actually off center. I think I didn't even know I was supposed to, but whatever. Sorry, Redlings, but I moved that because I wanted to show off my brand. Like it seems like really small and petty, but absolutely I did. Look, next one, same thing. Oh, so it's here you're stuck. Okay. Oh, by the way, I didn't set the contracts, so don't blame me for them. Oh, the tip about leaning back more than you think you need to. It's hard when I'm writing the script for this stuff to try and... Like, I've got to picture what someone else would be struggling with and then give them a tip for it, but I don't actually know.
I'm trying to teach you something here, so the least you could do is pay attention.
Alright, so you're just struggling on this... Oh, okay. Oh, okay, sorry. It's all the same. So, by the way, all of these are exactly the same. So, firstly, watch what this dude does, okay? The rear wheel gets up quite high in the air, and you do that to maximize the load on it. But the key, and I think it was mentioned a second ago, is when you lean back to hit your rear wheel, look how far back I lean. It's more than vertical. All right? That's the part that most people will miss. If you just go to vertical and try and rush to get your front wheel up there, you're not gonna. It's not gonna work. So there's now. I actually wanted to put something on the ground here as the marker of exactly where to stop, but really you've just got to look at the guy in the background, me. All right, but go as high as you can. But what you need to do is when you come out. So look, I lean backwards now. Keep leaning backwards, and then you flick. I'm trying to think where to teach you this. All right, but so what you need to do when your back wheel hits that vertical section, you need to be more than vertical. Your rear wheel needs to be more to the left than your back wheel when it hits. But you should be leaning forward as that happens, right? So look, I go back and then forward. But as you go forward, the timing of it should be at a point where the rear wheel is further to the front wheel is further to the left. See then, the front wheel wasn't left enough. And I dug my bike frame into the vertical object. In this situation, I get to a point where the front wheel is further back. It gets the engine and the frame out of the way. The rear wheel acts as a pivot. Alright, so you build up momentum from the bunny hop. The rear wheel acts as a pivot, and that was actually not too bad. You got up there without an endo? Well, yeah, I just saw that too. As long as you lean back far enough, and that's kind of the key. If you lean back far enough, yeah, you can kind of go, yeah, I hadn't even thought about that. I don't think I ever found that out. Didn't even know it was possible. I tried to design this so that wasn't possible, but I probably didn't test it as well as I should have. Oh yeah, I see that. Anyway, but that's the idea. So look, try that. Oh wow, I had a lot of trouble with this obstacle, to be honest, when I was designing it, because it changed a lot, and I think the physics might have changed during. But the main thing is, when your back wheel hits, the front wheel needs to be out of the way and needs to be beyond vertical. And that, if you learn how to flap, you can get up there just like that. Yeah, look, I only taught the endo right at the end here, because it is a technique that I think is worth understanding. It's not essential. I'll be honest, the A pluses sort of were almost beyond the scope of what I wanted to teach, but I figured why not chuck them in, because I really wanted people to be good by the time they got here. So look, does that help? Ronan, does that assist? Knowing you can do that without doing this is pretty easy too. So 2 different techniques, but with both of them, rear wheel hit, back beyond vertical, and then be leaning forward. I need Ronan's feedback before I stop this. Well, yeah. No. So faults were never going to matter in this, right? But what was interesting is that we weren't originally going to put like leaderboards and timers or anything. It was like, but I think technically there has to be a time limit, right? So you still get timed out after 30 minutes of real time, like any other track. You can't land the endo on top. Okay. So what you've got to make sure you do with the endo is to actually hold brake as well, because what might happen is that your bike might be on the way up to the endo, but if your front wheel is rolling, your bike frame hits and you stop. So what you want to do when you get your front wheel up there, hold brake as hard as you can, and that will then help as your sort of that rotational force is applied to the bike as you go up. If your front wheel is stuck, the back wheel lifts up, and that'll help you get up to the top. Alright, as far as getting a feel for it, yeah, look, this is a really advanced technique, right? Like, it's A+ for a reason. If you haven't been playing long and you're trying to do this without mastering the underlying techniques, you're probably better off just getting A and being cool with that and coming back in a month or a week or whatever when you feel like you're ready. One thing a lot of people don't realize too, these checkpoints are, for the most part, within the same grade, the same exact obstacle. They're just copy and paste. So some people think, oh, I can get A1, but I can't get A3. I'm like, it's the same thing, dude. Am I still streaming, Shark? Yeah, well, yeah. Oh, you just mean it's late? Yeah, it is. I want to leave my home in 6 hours. Go skateboarding if I can. Hey, that's why I'm here, mate. That's exactly why I'm here. This is far more advanced stuff than any Trials people have been taught within the game. Yeah, I was going to end it, and then TheRealTeeHill showed up, and then the riddle stuff happened, and then Ronan needed some help, and well, we're here. Yes. I'm still trying to figure out how to do bloody Inception. I love the excitement people get. Hey! Congratulations on the graduation. You get the hat. Oh, I've got this, like, you gotta spin and everything. Thanks for the prime sub, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I get, it's still weird when people get, like, genuinely excited to see me live, because I know my time zone sucks, and I'm not gonna apologize for being Australian, but I kind of feel bad for everyone else at the time zone that Australia happens to be within, because this is the only time I can stream. So if it doesn't work for you, that's why we have YouTube. But cool. Hey, glad you could be here. Always exciting to get new faces, or at least new text, because that's all you are to me. You are a series of letters using the English alphabet. That's all you are to me. But you are a unique set of letters of the English alphabet. And that is important. And those groupings of letters in that particular sequence has some significance to you, and that is also important. So this is what happens at 1 o'clock in the morning. Everything goes downhill. All right. Ronan never got back to me and said, like, oh, I mean, you said you're struggling still, but I'm like, is that enough? Can I stop and go to bed, or do you want me to just stay here? Because this is the problem. When you're the tutorial dude, you're kind of, I think, contractually obligated to help everyone in the world personally. I think that was part of the deal. Whoa, let's not use that. No. Actually, it's funny, at the start of when Rising first launched, a bunch of people streaming it for the first time on Twitch. So I could, the thumbnails show like what you're playing. So I could see who was playing the tutorial levels just from looking at the thumbnails. So I could browse all these channels and be like, cool, they're playing tutorials, I'll jump in. And I tried to convince a few people just for a laugh, for my own amusement, that, you know how there's like the Ask Professor button? When they'd figure out who I am, I'd be like, yeah, you press the Ask Professor button. And that's why I'm here. Like, don't think that's just like a little audio help. That summons me. That sends a notification to like a bat phone. And, you know, I appear in your Twitch chat and talk you through your problems. I don't think many people believed me, but yeah, for a brief period, I kind of had a bit of a play with that. It's kind of fun. I'm still trying. Okay, so Ronan forgot a space, but he says, I'm still trying and I'm doing better now, but I'll get back to you on YouTube if I finish it. Aye, sweet. Done. I'm out. Yeah, I have 2 children. Since inception, this is the problem. And that time on a Saturday, I am taking water bottles out to an under 10s rugby league football team. That is what I do at 10 o'clock in the morning Saturdays. So, yeah. The kind of... So, I mean, look, I apologize, but I also don't. Oh, okay, and Ronan, good luck with that. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, no, I'm joking. I wasn't actually. I was going to retract my apology because family first. To be honest, family first, work second, as in my actual career and job. Then probably myself, and then probably this type of stuff. But honestly, look, I'd love to, man. It just doesn't work out. So I do the best I can. But YouTube is going to have to be for most people. Anyway, I'm out here. Thank you so much. Let's go and raid someone just because it's a nice thing to do. Spread the love, all that cool business. Who is on that we want to help out or be nice to? Oh, dude, Red Links is still going. Red Links is still going. I've been gone for too long. Let's go. Let's go and show some love. Let's go and join them. I'm going to go say hi as well because I haven't spoken to those dudes in a while. Spoken to those dudes in a while. All right. If you're a sub, throw in those yellow hoodie shady things. If you're not, just go and say hi to everybody. Follow Red Links Official if you can. They're the developers of this game and some fantastic dudes, Shogun and Badger, that are currently streaming right now. Let's get this raid underway. Join in, please. Let's go and have some fun. Some fun. It'd be good. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. It has been good. Speak soon, and I will be back next week. Bye.